I'm going to turn this down all the way just in case. Hi, hello. Welcome to another bar exercise. Today we are going to do, it's Rise and Reignite exercise. Today is bar. So that's basically a full body workout where we tone very specific parts of our body by really digging into the burn. So if you came here to sweat and really feel largely uncomfortable for a lot of the time, but know you're making progress, you are in the right place. So we're gonna start by warming up. You're gonna lift one leg up at a time, just about to hip height. You don't wanna go any higher than that. We're just warming up those legs. So you don't need to do anything excessive right now. Just sort of get into your groove, start moving, start feeling that energy. We're gonna bring those arms up to 90-degree angles, and we're gonna start pulling back. And with each of these pullbacks, you're gonna exhale. So you start getting your breath involved, your arms are involved and engaged. And keep pulling here while I fix the camera, because I'm gonna do some work on the ground today and I want you to be able to see me. So keep looking, keep breathing, you're doing great. And now you'll probably be able to see me better. All right, keep it going right here. Keep breathing in, we're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, come to your hands on your hips, open up one hip to one side and switch to the other side. So you're just gonna move gently side to side, opening up those legs, opening up those hip flexors. Again, just starting to get our body into the workout mood. You got 3, 2, last one. We're gonna come down to the ground and we're gonna start in a plank. So you're gonna come down, forearms on the ground, lift your legs up behind you. We're gonna start with a 1 minute long plank. So hold here, breathe in and out. At any time during this exercise, if you need to drop down to the ground, jump back in when you're ready, please do so. These exercises are meant to challenge you, but each person has a different point at which they're challenged. So really listen to your body, whatever it's saying to you, and do what works best for you today. Keep breathing in and out. Your chest, your shoulders are in line with your back, in line with your booty. Your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Your neck is elongated, so you can have that full extension of your upper body all the way down to your feet. Breathe in and out. You got 15 seconds left. Keep holding here. Pull those abs in, keeping your back nice and straight. Your neck is neutral, so keep those eyes down on the ground in front of you, right between those arms. You're doing good. You got 3, 2, 1. Drop all the way down. Go ahead and put those arms forward in front of you. Breathe in and out. So we're going to start our exercise today with arm work. We're going to come all the way up onto our hands and knees and start with 10 on-tempo push-ups. All together. Here we go. Take it down, up. That's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep breathing. You're almost there. This is the last one. Pull all the way back. Breathe for a moment and come all the way back up. We're going to do 5 slow push-ups at a slow pace on my count. Here we go. Take it down, 2, up, 2. That's 1. Down, 2, up. That's 2. You're doing really good. Keep your chin away from your chest. This is 4. You got 1 more. Down, 2, up. That's 5. Again, pull all the way back. Breathe in out. We're going to finish out this mini series with 10 on-tempo push-ups, just like we started with. So come onto your toes or come onto your knees. And here we go, all together. Okay, down, up. That's 1, 2. Chin away from your chest. 3, 4. Come as deep as you can. 5, 6. Pull those abs in. 8. You're almost there. 9, your last one, and pull all the way back. Breathe in and out. You're doing so good. You're gonna pull up and you're gonna sit all the way back around on your booty. Take those feet out in front of you, hands down onto the ground. Lift yourself up, pull yourself back, and start doing tricep dips here. So you really wanna get into that tricep muscle in the back of your arm. The further back you push your whole body, the more of a workout it'll be. And you want to make sure as you're doing this, you're not doing unnecessary gyrations, which are tempting to be like, I'm getting up higher. You don't need to do that. That's not what this exercise is about. It's all about honing in and focusing on those triceps. We're going to do 20 more, lifting one leg in the air if you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really good. Come all the way down. Hands out in front of you. Shake those arms out. Maybe swing them back and forth a few times just to get out all those feelings. You're going to come around onto your hands and knees. Tuck those toes under. Lift up into a downward dog and walk in toward those feet. Lift up nice and slow. Head's the last thing to come up. And we're going to work with some free weights today. So go ahead and start with some heavier set of weights. So if you have a heavier set and a lighter set of weights, that's great. If you only have water bottles, that's awesome. Do whatever you've got. Work with what you have around. Go ahead and bend those knees slightly. Hands are at a 90-degree angle. You're going to lift up, 2, down, 2. So starting nice and easy. We often start here just to give our arms that little bit of a push into feeling it. You feel it right away. Go ahead and keep those arms, those wrists, nice and straight. Sometimes we can be lifting up these weights like that. Instead of keeping those wrists focused straight up, go ahead and think about that. Think about that posture with those wrists. Your booty is slightly out so that you can take any tension out of your lower back. Nothing dramatic, just a slight little poof. All right, we're gonna do 2 more just like this. Up, 2, down, that's 1. Up, 2, down, that's 2. Now we're gonna lift them all the way up and we're gonna start challenging here. You're gonna take it out an inch, in an inch, out an inch, in an inch, out, in. So focus on being nice and tall as those arms come out and in. Try to keep those arms, the forearms, or the upper arms parallel to the ground the whole time. Breathe in and out. I know it's hard. If you need a rest, jump back in. Do what you got to do. You got 3, 2, last 1. Bring it in, bring it all the way down. Roll those arms around and back. Do a little bit of a reset. Bring them back to those 90-degree angles. Pull them up to the top of your range. And we're going to come down to just like before, but we're twisting this time to the left. Up, 2, and then twist to the right. 2, up, 2. So we're getting that same arm action in, but also some oblique work. So really focus on just pivoting from your upper body. Up, 2. Getting those abs engaged. Feeling really awesome. Feeling really tired. You're doing good. We're going to do 2 more, 1 on each side. Down, 2, up, 2. Last 1. Down, 2, up, 2. Awesome. Bring those arms all the way down. Move around and back. And we're going to go ahead and switch to a lighter set of weights. Go ahead and take just 1 weight in 1 arm. Take your left leg forward, right leg comes back, and then out about 6 inches to the side. Take your hand, your forward hand, bring it onto your knee. Check that your shoulders are square and your hips are squared. And then lift that arm up. You want to lift it up as high as you can here. Bring it up as high as possible while keeping it straight. So it's tempting to hold it down here because that weight is heavy, but really challenge yourself. Bring that arm up higher. Breathe in and out. Keep those shoulders low, those hips low and square. And while you do this, pushing up, your knee is right over your forward ankle. And you're in this like bullet shape, ready to dart forward at any moment. Don't worry, that's not what's gonna happen. But you're ready for it, just in case. Keep lifting, lifting. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, lift up, push in, up, in. So make these 2 really distinct movements, up and in, up, in. So check your shoulders still down. Your hips are still square. Keep breathing. Use your breath here. Steady yourself. Lift that arm up a little bit higher. You got 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Awesome. Bring it all the way down. The other foot comes forward. The other leg comes back and then out about 6 inches to the side. Take that arm all the way up, nice and straight, and start lifting it up. Your shoulders are square. Your hips are square. Your front knee is right over that front ankle. So you're near that nice long stretch. Your head is nice and neutral. You're looking about 3 feet, 2 to 3 feet in front of you. Your shoulders are pulling down away from your ears while still staying square. Keep lifting that arm up high. Again, it's tempting to let that arm fall down just a little bit. A lot of barre is all about what you put into it. So you can challenge yourself. You can really use this time that you're here, this 45 minutes, to really take a hold of that and push yourself a little bit farther. Try to do that. You're not here that long. You're at 5, 4, 3, 2, lift, up, push, in, up, in, up, in. So again, keep that arm up high. Using that light weight. You know what? If you are feeling a little stressed, your arm is not feeling okay doing this, you can do it without a weight. You can always take a pause or beat. Jump back up in when you're ready. Keep breathing. You got 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Awesome. Come back to center. You're going to grab both of those weights now. You're going to come, we're going to continue working on those triceps. So you're going to come into a bent position. Your knees are bending slightly. Your booty is sticking out. You bring those arms up to your hip and you push them back and back and back. Use your breath. This is going to be the last thing we do in arms. So make it count. Breathe in as you push those arms back. Bring them up high. You're just like hinging like a Tin Man. Or scarecrow, I don't know which one you're hinging like. Maybe it's the lion, who knows? Hinging from those forearm or those elbows to push back. You got 3 and 2. We're gonna hold all the way back and pull up, up, up. So your neck is nice and neutral. Lift those arms up higher. You're just focusing on pulling them up. And we're gonna switch and pull in, 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 in. So pushing those 2 arms together. You've only got 5 seconds left here. 3 and 2 and 1. Let it come all the way up. Go ahead and take one of those weights. Lift it up over your head. Slightly bend those knees. Pull it back behind you and give that ceiling a good stare. Really let that weight pull you back as you get that stretch in your arms. One more big breath here. Go ahead and take that arm up down. We're going to take our right arm, pull it across our body. Hold there. Use your breath. Really good job powering through those arms. We're going to move on to legs in just a moment. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Again, pull and hold that arm there with some tender love and care. All right, we're going to go right into some calf work. This might burn a little because calves often do. So we're going to come to the bar. We're going to put our feet so that our heels are together, our toes are apart. Squeeze everything you got from your legs up to your glutes, even your abs and your shoulders. Everything is squeezing, but especially those glutes and legs. We're going to lift up, 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 up. Use your breath here. It might not feel like a lot at first, but these calves, they get rip-roaring pretty quickly. So we're just going to move through this using our breath. Keeping our back nice and tall, squeezing those glutes as much as you can. Squeezing those thighs. Pull their abs in. This is a full body engagement. Got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top and pulse, pulse, pulse. So what is pulsing? Pulsing is about an inch movement up and down. Keep breathing. You should really be feeling this right about now. It should be pulsating all through your legs. Got 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do 10 full. Here we go. Take it down, up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. And we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to hold statically here. And we're going to hold for 20. Lift one arm up over your head. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze everything you got. 2, switch arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all down. Shake out those legs. Take that right leg back behind you. Lean forward over your left. Breathing it out because thank goodness those calves are finally getting some relief. I know. Switch to the other leg. Pull out here. Breathe in and out. Getting that nice stretch in your calf. And we're going to move right to the next exercise. So your heels are going to be together. Your toes are apart. Hand comes onto your bar. You can also do this facing the bar. I'm going to face you just because it's more fun for me. You're going to go ahead and lift up onto your toes. And then you're gonna bring those heels back together and drop down about 6 inches. So you're in this nice diamond thigh shape. Don't you feel magical anytime you're a diamond? Go ahead and pull those shoulders down and back, keeping your posture nice and tall. And we're gonna drop down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. So you're never coming all the way up. You're just focusing on coming down from your about 6 inches down, and you're gonna move down and pull up. It's really staying in that tension. So a lot of barre is all about that tension, maintaining that the whole time. You're gonna take it down, 2, up, 2. Squeeze those glutes. Your knees come down right over your ankles or in your toes. So you're all moving in one line right over those heels and toes and pulling back. Keep breathing. We're gonna do 2 more. Down, 2, up, 2. Take it down, down, 2, up. We're gonna start with pulses here. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're gonna drop down to our low point right here. Go down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pull it up, 10, 9, 8. We're gonna do 3 sets of this. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're gonna hold here, so stay low. So your back is nice and tall. You're in your low point. I know it is burning, right? I know how that feels. I am feeling it too. You're gonna go ahead and take your hips like a clock. Go to the right, left, left. And this should immediately take this all into those thighs, your upper thigh area, your outer thighs, your inner thighs. Everything is burning here. Move it back and forth, just like a clock. Diamonds, clocks, we're all the inanimate objects today. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold here, butterfly those legs. Back. We're just gonna be here 10 counts and we're done with diamond thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull all the way up and shake those legs out. Grab your right leg, pull it back, give it some love. In pulling it back, also push your hips forward and pull that leg back further towards your glutes to get the most out of this stretch. Switch to the other leg, pull that leg back, push those glutes forward, pull that leg up closer to your glutes, and breathe. Go ahead and let go of that leg, shake them both out. We're gonna start doing some curtsy lunging on using our left leg to the leg outside of wherever your barre/chair is. Go ahead and take a curtsy back and lift that leg up, just touch down to your ankle. That's cool. Down and up, down and up. So you're moving that leg back maybe a foot back behind you. So if you did a traditional lunge, you'd just be moving straight back, but instead of doing that, we're gonna move it about a foot or 2 to the side. So if you're not familiar with it, just take it like you're doing a lunge straight back and then move it out a foot. Breathe in and out. Now you can take some options here. You can bring that leg up higher on your knee, on your standing leg as you come back and pull up. Breathe here. You can also take one arm up over your head as you pull through this. You got 5. Keep breathing. 4. You got 3. You got this. 2. Pull it up. Last one. Hold back here. And pulse, 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 pulse. Breathe here. I know it burns all over. Go ahead and pull up onto your front toe if you can. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're doing a second round. So for this round, you can stay on your toe and lift up here, or you can come back down onto your heel. You can also at any time drop that arm down to your waist for some extra stability. For those of you who want an extra challenge, you can lift that leg instead of up into a passe, out to the side, down, to the side. We're just gonna do 5 like this. 5, 4, and 3. You're almost there, 2, and you're doing your last one. Reach it up. Awesome. Shake those legs out. We're going to switch right into the other side. So you're going to bring that arm onto your waist, bring that leg to your ankle to start with, and then pull back into a curtsy lunge. Up and back, up and back. Good. So here you have a few options again, just like before. You can stay right here. You can bring that leg up higher. Keep breathing. You can do this at whatever pace is most comfortable for you. You can try doing a few on and then taking a few beats off. And do 3, 2, last one. Bring it all the way down. I'm gonna pulse here. Use that breath. I know these can be intense moves. Again, you can bring one hand up over your head. Go ahead and bring your toe and remove your heel from the ground. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second round. Bring it up and pull back. Up, pull back. So again, your options. You can bring that leg down. You can stay on your heel. Or you can move that leg up even farther to the side. You got 5, 4. This is your last thing in legs. 3. Almost there. 2. And you're doing your last one. Awesome. Go ahead and shake those legs out. We're going to get a nice long stretch here. So go ahead, start by taking your right foot forward, left leg back, and leaning down over this front leg. Take some good deep breaths here. And then let those hands drop down to the ground, using your breath to get a little closer to this leg. We're going to go ahead and take this leg forward a little bit and our back leg back and come onto our knee to get into a nice long runner's lunge. Breathe in and out. Oh, it burns so good. All these exercises, they are jam-packed with a punch, but they don't last that long and then you're done. All right, go ahead and switch. Bring your hands down to the ground, tuck those toes under, lift up, walk into those hands. Again, start by bringing your left leg forward, reach down over that. Let those hands drop down to the ground, pulling yourself down a little bit closer to this leg. And then come into a nice long lunge, letting that back knee drop onto the ground and hold here. Take a few more deep breaths. We're going to move into glutes next. So you're going to go ahead and take both hands to the inside of your leg, reach your opposite leg back, tuck those toes under, reach up into a downward dog, walk into those feet, and come back up to the bar. So we're going to start with some susus, which is a fun word. You're going to come down to the side. You're going to start just by coming into a low squat. Your feet are far apart. So what you want to focus on is your knees being above your ankles. But if you're down here, if this is as low as you can go, that's great. Just check that your knees are above your ankles. If you can go down lower, go down lower. Try challenging yourself here too. You can often do more than you think you can. All right, so we're going to do a few pulses here, just like this. Keep that tall back, abs pulled in. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to do pulse, pulse, reach it up, and pulse, pulse, reach it up. Take a big wide stance. Pulse, reach it up. Pulse, pulse, reach it up. Now add in a hand, open that arm out to the side, reach it up. Out, out, reach it up. Really extend that leg out to the side. We're going to add a little more movement here by coming onto your toes as you reach into the center. Breathe in and out as you pulse and reach it up. Adding in even more movement, you can go ahead and bring that foot all the way up to your knee, down, down, good, and up. You got 3, and 2. Last one. Take a big wide stance here all the way out, and we're gonna start pulsing right here. Pull those glutes in, keeping a nice tall back. You have the option here to come into prayer, or to lift those hands up above your head. And we're just gonna pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the ground with me. Before we do the other side, bring your hands down. Take your back leg, reach it back behind you, bring it up, and you're gonna reach it out 6 inches to the side and pull it back in. Out to the side, pull back in. Out and in. Out, in. Breathe in and out as you pull that leg to the side, pull it back in. If you want to take it to the next level, reach your left arm or the opposite arm of your leg that's moving out in front of you for balance. You've got 3, whoops, 2, extra challenge. Last one, awesome. Go ahead and pull it all the way down. We're gonna move on to the other side for the susu. So bring that chair or bar opposite direction. We're gonna start again in that wide stance. Get real familiar with this low squat, this wide second position. Shoulders down and back, abs pulled in, shoulders down away from your ears, reaching up and back rather than starting to like get into some twerking action here. We're not doing that today, though it would be fun, I know. Keep breathing nice and steady. You know, coming next, we're gonna do a pulse, pulse up, and pulse, pulse up, and pulse. Take it up, pulse. So you have the option to come up higher or to come up onto your toe while you pull up nice and tall, up. And now bring that arm in, reach it out to the side, pull it up. Out to the side, pull it up, good. Out and up, good. We got 4 and 3, 2, you're doing great. Last one, and then we're gonna come all the way down to that wide position. We're gonna start doing our, continuing doing our little pulses here. You can bring both hands into your chest in prayer or up over your head. Again, focus on keeping that back nice and tall, rather than starting to hinge forward. Keep up nice and straight. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull all the way up. We're gonna come down to the ground again. Working out that left leg. Hands come down onto the ground. Run right into it. Reach that left leg back behind you and start pulling out 6 inches to the side, back in. Out, in, out, in. Pull those abs in to keep that neutral back. Again, you can add the extra challenge here. Lifting your arm, your right arm out in front of you while you move that left leg out to the side and back. You've got 5 and 4. Keep that leg up high. 3, your belly is in. 2, back is neutral. Last one. Awesome. We're gonna come all the way up again to standing position. So head is the last thing that comes all the way up. You're gonna come to the bar and you're gonna bring your feet together. Your heels are together, your toes are apart. You're gonna reach your right leg back behind you. You're gonna retuck your glutes and you're just gonna start pulling out and in, out, in. So you're really pushing against that firm tuck of your glutes. So squeeze like you have never squeezed before. Give it all you got right here, right now. You're gonna last 2.5 minutes of glute exercises, then you're done with glutes for the day. We are moving on to abs after this. This is all you need to push through. So give it your all. This is as hard as you let it be. So let it challenge you. Lean into this burn, lean into the discomfort. You've so got this. Pull yourself upright. You got 3 and 2. Last one, pull all the way back and push, 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 push. So if you're moving more than like a couple inches, tighten that booty because you shouldn't be able to move more than just a couple of inches. Pull all that energy all the way up. Don't lean down to that standing leg. At 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Pull up to the other side. Bring that leg right back behind you. Tuck those glutes back in and pull back and back and back. So pull those abs in. Really crush those glutes. Keep moving back and forth. Squeeze everything you got, your mama gave you. Breathe in and out. It's all in these little tiny movements, guys. Someone would walk in and see you doing this and be like, doesn't look like much of a workout, but believe me, this is really, really a workout. If your legs are shaking, guys, you're doing it right. Hang in there. If your legs are not shaking, crush that booty a little more. Push it back and back. You got 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold back here. Push, 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 push. Again, retuck those glutes. Squeeze everything you got. So pull that tailbone so like it's pulling down toward the ground. That's one way to think about your tuck. If I say tuck something, think of it as like someone attaches a string to the bottom of your tailbone and pulls it down. That helps you push that pelvis a little bit forward. You're almost there. We're gonna do 10 more counts here. 10, 9, 8. Use your energy, pull up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull all the way down. Shake those legs out. We're gonna come all the way back into a flat back. Breathe in and out here. Get that extension in your hamstrings. Drop those hands down to the ground. Oh yeah, feels so good. Bend that right leg. Oh man. Reach your hands down to the right bent leg. Nothing gets me more than a glute stretch every single time. It's like falling in love all over again. Reach for your left leg. Ooh, yeah. And then bend the left leg, straighten out the right. You should really feel this along your right glute. When you pop one leg and reach down toward that leg, you should feel it in the opposite glute, really stretching that full hamstring and glute. And then reach toward the straight leg. Let's give you a different stretch. Roll up nice and slow. Get rid of that bar. We're moving on to abs. Okay, guys, this is taking you home. We're doing 9 minutes of abs, and you just got to nail this part. Feel really good. Bring those legs all the way up in the air. We're going to start by holding these legs here. Bring those heels together and toes apart. Your hands are underneath your glutes, and you're going to start switching side, 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 side. So you're doing these tiny little kicks back and forth, crisscrossing. Bring those legs up as high as you can take them. If it helps, your lower back, grab a pillow or a towel, stick it underneath your glutes to help raise that pelvis so that you can keep the small of your back down on the ground. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull those legs in. We're just breathing for a moment. Abs can be kind of intense, so this is just a little bit of a release for you. Lift those legs back up. Now fasten your hands right behind your neck and pull your body up. And we're going to crisscross again here. Crisscross. Breathe in and out as you shift back and forth. Your abs are working a little more with your pulling your upper body up off the ground. That's not your neck and shoulders doing the action here. It's not your hands lifting your body up. It is those abs crunching like you've never crunched before. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull in, pull those legs in. If you are like so gung-ho about abs, you can keep your legs up the whole time. Do it. Don't need to come down and reset. You bring your head up off the ground, your shoulders up off the ground, feet start crisscrossing. And we're going to add in a little bit of a crunch here. So crunch, 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 crunch. You're just crunching from those abs. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Bring those legs all the way down. We're going to do that exact same thing just one more time before we move on to our next ab exercise. Lift those legs up in the air. Bring those heels together, toes apart. Reach yourself up and start crisscrossing. Criss, cross, criss, cross. Breathe in and out. And we're going to start crunch, 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 crunch. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull it all the way down. We're going to go ahead and bring those legs down onto the ground. Bring our hands right to either ankle. We're going to start moving back and forth, side to side. Giving those abs a little bit of relief. This is often less strenuous on your abs, but again, you're pulling up from those, from your abdominal, not from your neck, not from your shoulders. If you ever find yourself in any of these ab exercises really feeling like you're at the end of your rope, go to something like this, something fairly basic that can keep you engaged, keep you moving, but doesn't necessarily make you feel like you're gonna quit at any moment. This is a good way to ease back into doing other exercises. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. We're gonna come into a tabletop position. We're gonna wrap our hands right around our neck, pull ourselves up, and we're gonna start in this higher position. We're gonna lift our right leg down toward the ground, keeping it straight, and then switch. So it's like we're bicycling without adding in that extra movement. So what we're really focusing on is that long extension of the right leg and the left leg as they come down close to the ground. So the closer the legs get to the ground, the more you're working out your lower abs. Keep breathing. Try to keep that lower back flat on the ground. If you're having trouble with that, again, try grabbing a pillow, really flat pillow, or a towel to just raise that pelvis up a little bit. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull both those legs in, let your head come all the way back onto the ground. Breathe for a moment. Pull those legs back up. Hands come around your head and neck. And you lift yourself up again. Bring that right leg out, and instead of switching back and forth, we're just gonna start paddling just that leg. Keep that lower back glued onto the ground. If you're having trouble, either lift that leg up higher, bend it a little bit, or grab that pillow. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs all the way back in. Head comes down to the floor. Breathe for a moment. All right, we're gonna bring those legs back up. Hands come back behind your neck. Lift yourself up. Left leg this time comes out and start paddling it out. Keep that lower back glued onto the ground. You should really feel this in your lower abs, doing everything they can to pull down to the ground and keep that leg moving. You are pulling yourself up from your abs, not from your neck, not from your shoulders. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Okay, pull those abs in. Breathe in and out. We're going to go ahead and move on to some oblique work. So go ahead and bring one leg out to the side. Let your knee come down onto the ground with that foot reaching straight back behind you. Hand comes up high into the air. We're going to start reaching up, 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 up. So this might not look like a lot, but like in all bar exercises, what doesn't look like a lot is actually quite a big burn. So breathe as you push up to the sky, focusing on pulling from that side of your abs. Got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the side, reach that arm over, crunch in. Reach over, crunch in. You've only got 2.5 minutes left in all of your ab exercises today. Power through these last 2.5 minutes. You can so do this, okay? You're on your way. You've got 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Awesome. We're going to come over to the other side. Again, your knees come down onto the ground. Keep your right leg and right knee on the ground as you lift your left leg out to this side. Lean over into this fun little starfish. Start reaching up, 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 up. You can look at that hand. Breathe. You got this. I know you're feeling tired. I know this is an awkward movement, and awkward movements often mean we haven't worked out this part of our body as much. And that often means we fatigue more quickly. But push through. You've only got 1.5 minutes left, and how good will you feel after this exercise? So good. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach all the way out, crunch in. All the way out, crunch in. Crunch. Really good. Stay strong. Keep moving. You're almost there. You've got 1 minute and 15 seconds left. You've got 5, 4. We're going to finish off our exercise today with a 1 minute long plank. Last two. Final one, rotate all the way over, hands onto the ground, and reach up into that plank. You're just here for 1 minute, and this finishes you off today. We're gonna start in a regular plank. You can stay here the whole time. You might already be shaking. You've just done a lot of ab work. You might be feeling it a lot. But if you are ready for an extra challenge, we've still got more we can do. Drop those knees down a little bit, straighten them out. Drop them down, straighten them out. Don't let them touch the ground unless you're taking a rest. Otherwise, you're just teasing the ground. Got 5 and 4 and 3, 2, last 1. Pull up, move forward on your toes back. Forward, back. You've got 10 seconds left. We're gonna finish it off with this. Keep breathing. You got 5 seconds. Hang in there, you got 2. And last one. Awesome, pull all the way down and reach all the way back. Let your head come down onto the ground as you come into a child's pose. Feeling so good with what you just did. We're gonna lean forward onto our stomach. Bring those hands right underneath your shoulders. Let those legs come flat on the ground and pull yourself up or push yourself up. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Getting that full extension all along your abdominals. Use your breath here and pull all the way down. Take another deep breath. And we're gonna push up and hold here. Breathe. Come back down. And we're gonna flip over onto our backs. You're gonna start by bringing your right leg in towards your chest, pulling it in close, and then hug it a little bit with your left arm, reaching your right arm out to the side. Pull this leg across your body. Breathe. And then grab it with the other arm as your left arm now comes out in the opposite direction, and pull this leg out to the side. Breathe here. Bring that leg back into center. Go ahead and reach your left leg up now. Wrap that right leg right over your left. And wrap your arms around your left thigh. Pull it in towards your chest. And while you do that, go ahead and push your right thigh out to the side. Just gently. No need to use a lot of extra pounding on that knee and that leg. Just enough to give you a little bit more of a stretch here. Breathe. Take deep inhales and exhales. Pull that leg a little bit closer. Push just a little more on that thigh. And then let that leg come down. Relinquish your right leg from that. And pull now your left knee in towards your chest. First, just start by pulling it directly in. And then go ahead and grab it with that right arm, so your opposite arm as leg, and pull it over the center line of your body. While you're doing that, reach your opposite arm, or the same arm as your that your leg is on. Reach it out to the side, helping you stay grounded. Breathe. Go ahead and reach that, hug that arm with the left leg now. Open it up to the side while your right arm folds out. One more big breath. And then bring that right knee up now as you crisscross your leg over that, your ankle over that right thigh. Pull that thigh in towards your chest. And while you do that, and press with light pressure on that outer knee. Using your elbow, just lightly press. Pull in a little closer. One more big breath. And release that leg. Relinquish it from that crisscross position. Go ahead and find yourself coming up into a seated cross-legged position. Hands come out to the side. We're going to end with 2 big breaths here. So we're going to inhale. And while we inhale, pull your arms up toward the sky. And exhale. Let those arms come down. Take another last deep breath in. Pull it all the way up. And exhale. Let it all go. Guys, I love seeing you here. It is so fun. I know the world's starting to open up again, but I know a lot of us still don't have the opportunities to go out and see as many people as we'd like. This is such a great and wonderful way to connect with people and your friends that maybe you're not around all the time, to be able to do something really productive at the same time. I love getting to do this with you guys. So keep coming. Let me know you came, and subscribe to the channel. Find me on Instagram. And if you haven't already, we only have a few days left in the Summer Confidence Challenge. It lasts to the end of June, but I think you could actually complete the 30-day challenge in just these days. So if you haven't signed up, sign up, find my website, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.